Father, could you tell us what's happening in India right now?
Yes, I have just to say that Christians are not living in a easy moment. The church is suffering openly attacks and persecutions, and it's in the media, so I'm sure that we are fully aware of what is happening down there, not too far from our mission. So we have 6 communities in southern India, and particularly in one area called Orissa on the east coast of the country, the church is really under attack, and there are every days news coming and telling stories of villages of Christians being burned, people being chased and beaten up, and also literally killed. Priests, nuns are becoming martyrs of the faith. This is the reality. What is triggering this? Basically, Christians are attacked because they are accused of converting Hindus to the Christian faith, which is it's a lie. It's not true. What is basically the presence of the church doing there? It's witnessing through the presence of ministry of charity among the poor, especially the low caste, who are making up the majority of these Christian communities. So this is not an attempt of converting, but simply to raise the consciousness of people and to realize that we are all, after all, we are all children of the same loving God.
Well, Father, tell us what happened to a nun. That it was in the news. Something happened to a nun, a sister
Yes,
of
that's a very
charity.
very sad story. Just a few days before I left India to come for this conference, this meeting with our confreres and sisters and Cornelian friends, the news reported that a nun and a priest, they were literally dragged out of a shelter where they were taking care of poor people, and the priest, missionary of charity, member of the community founded by Mother Teresa, and the sister also the same community, they were dragged literally to the public square by a group of fanatic Hindus, and they were beaten up badly, and right there in the square, the presence of 12 policemen, so the presence of the authority basically was there, and they were the sister was gang raped, and the priest was already bleeding and begging for mercy for this sister was really killed. So this is martyrdom, and this is what we need to be aware in other parts of the world where we breathe the air of freedom, that we are in communion with our brothers and sisters who are suffering because of the cross, and their witness should really challenge us to deepen our faith, our generosity, our missionary zeal, to bear witness to the great love of Jesus to anyone without counting the cost of our witness.
I understand that there are Catholics that are hiding because they're afraid.
Yes, as a fruit of this attack and persecution, the Christians are really running literally to the forest, and that was the news that I carried with me. When I left India a few days ago, they're still there, very much. Hiding to try to save their life. What these fundamentalist Hindu are doing are forcing the Christians to renounce their faith, to go back to Hinduism. Some under the pressure of course, of this threatening violence. They are forced, no, to give up their faith, and some are doing it, some are giving up because of that tragic situation of saving their life and their families, but quite a few are really resisting firmly, no, and giving a courageous witness. They are in the forest, really basically running for life. No, I know a group of sisters ran away from the area of Orissa. They were able to jump in a train. They came down to Madras, where I live, and they are now supported and sheltered by the community of sisters who run the hospital of St. Thomas in Madras. This is something that we know as a fact. You know, there's an exodus, you know, especially from Orissa. But unfortunately, this persecution is now spreading. We know that there are attacks also to Christians in Bangalore, where our community is. There was a church last Sunday where you know, desecrated. The Eucharist was thrown on the floor, and people were really again beaten up. A group of Christians decided to stay inside the church to defend the church, and they were really pulled out violently by the police, and some were arrested just because they resisted. They did not want to give up their decision to defend the church. Also in Andhra Pradesh, 2 priests were recently killed, and also in that region, in that state of Andhra, we Guanelians have communities, one of the servants and one of the sisters.
Thank you, Father.